All right. Good evening, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor. So we got the Sunday coaching series this Sunday. Half the time, I don't know what day it is. It's another busy day. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. A lot of deals, a lot of investments. If you are new to this call, don't forget Tuesday. And I'm already going to go and talk about Tuesday because we got a lot of inventory. If you've been following our channel, our coaches, you've noticed that I've been mentioning overflow of inventory. It is coming. And it is coming because we're doing a lot more connections, a lot more networking, a lot more meetups, and we're just meeting more and more park owners. We're partnering up with them, and we got something pretty big we'll be announcing probably in a couple of weeks as well, which is going to offer even more opportunities for you all. So definitely stay tuned for that. But Tuesday we got a lot of deals. So a lot of you have been asking about Florida, South Florida, North Florida, and Central Florida. It's all hot. It's all good areas, by the way. So just I guess where you want to invest, but we got a lot of other stuff also. But tonight's coaching, we got the Craigslist. Why did I pick this topic? Well, one, we got a deal. We got a double wide on 2 acres that we're selling in Anderson, South Carolina ourselves. And I was spending a bit of time on Craigslist last night. I was reviewing a little bit about Let Go, Classified, Offer Up, all the sites that we use. If y'all, some of y'all are wondering what are the social media sites we use, that's actually the list that we have. It's let's see, it's the Let Go, Offer Up, Classified, and 2 of those are combined already, and then Craigslist, and of course the number one is to go to is Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is our Zillow, our Trulia, our realtor. Depends on what you're looking for there, whether you're looking to buy, to sell, for material, for handyman, that is the way to go. But I wanted to cover Craigslist. I think a lot of people veer away from Craigslist for the scam, the spam, and it is there. It is definitely something that you gotta pay attention to. It is, I would say, and I'm going to show you a couple ways to post on there, but it's all how you post your ads, and it's what all information you're giving up. I see all these random texts and calls that you're getting, and people, ask me if this is legit, or it's. Common sense is one of the things, definitely pay attention to. But Craigslist is a very good site for many other reasons also, hence finding buyers, finding other investors, finding other business or men that are on there looking for mobile homes and or real estate in general. So you don't want to not use it, being that it's such a big platform, and it is free. Don't forget that. Use any social media platform that's free. Start with those. That's another thing. People ask me, should I boost my ad? Should I go pay for PayPal? Should all these things, I would always ask, have you maximized every free avenue first? If you have, then at that point, I would say, go ahead and get you something that's paid for. But, I've used them. I've used to pay Facebook. I've used to pay Instagram. I've even paid YouTube. I did not see enough reaction out of that made me think we got to go paid sources. It's one of those things. So, the Facebook that we use now and Instagram, all the sites that I mentioned, those work just great, but they only work if you are consistent. That is the key that a lot of people forget. You cannot post an ad today and think, oh, I'm going to get a buyer tomorrow. You may, and that's great. If you do, that's phenomenal. I'll say the turnaround on that is excellent, but it doesn't work that way. You got to post, and you got to be consistent. Okay. So I'm going to show you on that. But Craigslist, don't avoid it. Don't ignore it. Do ignore, however, the spam and scam that comes on there. Don't ever put your number. I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago. If you are going to put a phone number, I would suggest you do not, period. But if you do, for instance, my area code is 770, because a lot of these are copy paste people. They're bots that they're using, automatic that they take them, and that's how they use their incorrect systems, how they take from people. So, but a copy and paste cannot copy a number mixed with letters and then translate it into a phone number. And I know that some of y'all may be speaking crazy right now, but the example is, if you're going to use your phone number, change something like a 0 to an O, an actual O. Somebody like you and I are going on there, I'm obviously going to look at it and see that it's an O versus a 0. So I'm able to change that and contact the person. So you can use something like that. But overall, if you just avoid putting your number, period, that's probably the best bet. They can just email you, okay? So Craigslist, we use on average Monday, Wednesday, Friday. When we post for deals, meaning for inventory, leads, any off-market deal, it is typically, we have a schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It is in the morning and it is in the evening time. That's going to be something also you need to keep in mind. My clientele, my customers online when? What I'm saying is you have to learn your customer. Okay. If you go to, for instance, Facebook, and every system, every platform is different. If you go to Facebook early in the morning and you start a blast out for deals or whatever you're looking for, even your deal, I have a mobile home I need to sell. Let me get up 6 in the morning, Monday morning, and let me blast it out so everybody sees it. Nobody. I'm going to tell you now, nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to respond to you. And what happens is when you blast an ad out there, then somebody else puts another one, and somebody else puts another one, and yours is steady trickling down the line. Nobody is going to scroll down at the time when they get on, okay, and scroll countless to go find that you are selling a mobile home. So it's going to be dismissed. Okay, I'll cover some of these things also more. We'll be covering on Wednesday, which I think is great. How to double up on social media, triple, quadruple, depends on your ads that you're posting, and how to keep them all relevant, if you will. So learn your time. I'll give you that on the tip on that. It's on Facebook. It is evenings, every evening late, 8 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe a little different for Central Standard Time, but that is the time that we find our clientele. So I want to post ads at peak hour when everybody, our clientele, our customers up and available. That's when I want to blast those, right? Then you get interaction. And when I say interaction, if you're blasting a mobile home, you will get blown up. Depends on the market, but you will get likes and comments and direct messages. And we have had some where it freezes our Facebook. It is that aggressive, but it's a beautiful thing. Because remember, depends on what you're posting. All those could be buyers, and you can see the demand immediately. Okay, I'm going to take one more step for y'all all joining this Sunday. Could you find a market that you want to work in? You don't have an inventory. You're not really certain if you even want to invest in that area, but for whatever reason you're interested in it, maybe. Could you perhaps go put a trial ad out there? I will have a mobile home in this area. Anybody looking to buy? That's called learning your market. See what kind of demand you're getting. You're going to get people, yes, I'm looking for a 3-2. Yes, I'm looking for a 2-2. If you have a double wide note, all those are buyers, and you're seeing, I better get some mobile homes in that area. You see, you counted the demand. So that's what you're trying to learn in the same way here is you posting these. I never wait till I have a mobile home ready, moving ready to post it on social media either. And a lot of people make that mistake is they come in, they rehab it, they get it all ready, beautiful, which is okay, that's all great and all, but you should never wait till the last minute or till it's done before you blast it, because that's gonna mean additional holding time. So I would say probably about a week before it's completely done, maybe 2-3 days, I will go ahead and again start blasting that out. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide, move-in ready, located in Tallahassee, Florida. We'll just use that town, that city. Anyone interested? And just start to get these comments. Okay, when people are messaging you, you just want to be picking up their phone numbers. Immediately ask in that conversation there. I don't chit chat with Facebook. So if somebody messages me, it's immediately, oh, great, we will reach out to you as soon as it is ready. Send us your number and take it from there. Okay. Let me see. Postal where it can be seen, definitely day and time, like I mentioned, is definitely important. Craigslist is ideal to post in the morning and late in the evenings. We do 2 or 3 ads per city. It's a lot more limited. That is the thing now. It is a lot more limited than Facebook is. So, Facebook has every county, every city, every state. Whereas Craigslist, if you go to it and you want to post, I'll use Georgia as an example. If I wanted to post anywhere around the Atlanta area, you don't really have all those cities listed or those counties. It is basically Atlanta, Georgia. So you just blast it on there. Don't overwhelm the system, meaning don't post excessive 10, 20 ads of the same thing, especially if you're copying and pasting. What you want to do is maybe do 2 to 3 a day and change them up a little bit. From the header subject to I have a mobile home to we have to, just little things like that. And so you don't get flagged. Let's talk pictures real quick. I keep getting asked that it's pictures. Should I use pictures? Should I actually use the picture of my mobile home? Okay, so 2 different questions there in a sense. Don't use pictures on Facebook unless you're actually selling something. Anywhere, if you're actually selling a mobile home, then obviously you want to list those pictures. But if you're looking for mobile homes, for instance, on Facebook, you don't want to put any pictures. Facebook catches that immediately. I mean, almost instant. Is obviously if you're posting a mobile home or any type of product, the expectation is you're selling it. But instead, you're posting that and you're commenting on your post, or your ad says, I buy mobile homes. Well, that's contradictory. So it immediately gets eliminated. It gets deleted. One too many flags, you get on Facebook jail. We'll leave that for another call. And you got to get out. Okay, so you can continue your business. But the same way, and on Craigslist, however, I especially recommend you use pictures. Some of you could even eliminate not even putting a whole lot of anything on the body of the message. Just look at the ad. And, that means that I took a picture and I actually wrote in the picture. It could be the outside of the mobile home, and I would put on there 3/2 single wide available. And you can put a number on there. So that's a tip on that, is you can put a number on the actual picture inside of Craigslist. That cannot be detected by bots, by fake and scam. Okay. Unless somebody's just hard after it and they're just taking the number, actually writing it down and doing it, you don't see a whole lot of that. So that's something that you could use on there. Okay. I want to show y'all real quick. Well, let's jump on. I want to show you Craigslist, and I know y'all know what it looks like, because I want to show y'all where y'all need to be posting. Zoom, good evening. We've got a few people coming on there, so good evening, good evening. And of course, you'll see the city that I use. Bear with me, guys. You know how hard it is to use a laptop without a mouse? Terrible. Some people do it. I've seen it at the airport. I'm sitting there waiting on my plane, and some people are navigating. They're browsing with their mouse. It's just terrible. I don't think it's meant to be used consistently. All right, so Craigslist. I'm not going to show you how to use Craigslist. I've had coachings before, back pocket, individual calls, and I've had people ask me, show me how to use Craigslist or show me how to use Facebook. I can't tell you how to use that. Okay, that's a YouTube video for y'all. I'm not going to get into my account, but this is a Craigslist. Okay. And this is what I'm referring to as the cities, the states on here on the top side. Depends on what state, it'll list obviously the cities. You're seeing the Atlanta, Georgia. That's the majority we stick on too. I would always do it under real estate. I know that we are personal property versus real estate. If you have land, then obviously you have both, and that's kind of what we did. But I would always do it on real estate for sale, and you have to do it from your account, obviously, and go post it on there. I would also try to stick to something like housing wanted. Okay, you can do both of those. Now, Craigslist here lately has started charging a lot more and more. So if you're actually trying to sell something, it is going to take it almost as you're a realtor, you're a broker, and it's going to try to charge you by the day, by the week. It just depends how long you want your extra posting out there. So, that also depends on the city and the state as to how much the Craigslist charges, more or less. So if you see any of those, you don't have to post on that directly. Room share, any of this housing can be ideal for that. Okay, any of this housing. And you go on here and you'll find other people posting for that as well. I will even take it to the point of going to the for sale only, something like this down in this section, and put something like household. You just don't want to be starting to post a mobile home for, I have a mobile home in this description under jewelry or material. You're not going to get flagged here. Craigslist, I don't think they care, but people don't go to jewelry to look for mobile homes. That makes sense. So nobody's going to go to jewelry or materials and, hey, I'm looking for a mobile home. So kind of use a little common sense on that one there. Stick to the housing, X on top, room shares, rooms wanted, any of these, but if you can, real estate for sale, definitely, and housing swap, wanted, these are all good sites on there for as well. So, and then finding buyers. Don't forget the finding buyers is where you can come. So if I was to come on here and also, let's say the Anderson, South Carolina mobile home we have now, and Instagram, I'm gonna go ahead and flip y'all over for a second and let you see a little bit of what we're talking about. So housing top off, center section is what we're talking about covering. Don't spend so much time browsing for deals. Don't spend so much time also looking for where to post for your social. Let's see, I know it is, Anderson's on it. To post where you need to post. Also look for buyers. Remember, one of your biggest buyer can be another investor or a wholesaler or a bird dog. They can connect you with other buyers, etc. So when you come in on here, you also want to be looking for We Buy Mobile Homes. Anybody that posts We Buy Mobile Homes is an investor, right? They're out looking for. And there's different types of investors. There's different type of investors out there. Some may be looking for a mobile home that is not distressed. They don't want to deal with the handyman, with the labor, with the material, with the holding, with the everything that breaks down. It's not a bad thing, by the way. Don't take it as you don't want to do that. I suggest always, me personally, I never buy a mobile home that's moving ready. I want to take them distressed. I want to be the one that does the work because I want to know what I actually want in it. And then I can turn around and do whatever exit strategy I choose to, or the market allows to. That's another thing. You don't choose dictate, the market does. But I want to go on here. So let's go to real estate for sale real quick. And I should probably list on here after we're talking to GMHU admin today is I'm not responsible for any pictures to populate on here if they are not appropriate. Okay, this is not my account. So we buy mobile homes. So I'm going to do we buy. You can do we buy houses. That's another thing. Don't forget, if it's a real estate investor, they're doing the same thing. They are coming on here and doing we buy houses, we buy mobile homes. It could be that an investor is doing real estate, but may not be against mobile homes. So you want to also get into that. So we're just going to type in we buy mobile. I skipped it. Apologies. Mobile homes on that. And let's see what populates out of that. Nothing new. Okay. What happened here? Bear with me. Let's go to real estate. All right. We'll do it again. So real estate. And you can tap on the search Craigslist, by the way, as well. However, when you post on that, a lot of times that is kind of like overwide. That's searching through every site on there. So let's just do we buy. What did I type wrong? Did I type something wrong? We buy mobile homes. Okay, well, why am I populating on here? Let's do it on this section for a second. We buy mobile homes. Let's see what pops up on that. A bunch of stuff. All right, these things are definitely blowing up. So our business. GMHU admin, drop a comment on there if you recall which page. We saw quite a bit earlier. Oh, we actually had like a couple of them as well. But something that's not populating on my system. Anyway, this is where you go and you're looking for buyers. You're looking for investors. So let's go to housing wanted on here real quick and check this out. Now it's bothering me. So I'll take a mortgage. Oh, yeah, hey, we may be on the right one now. And again, it is where they post theirs that you go find them. So that's what I'm talking about. If you go post in jewelry, nobody's going to jewelry to try to find you. Buy mobile homes. I can spell, that's what's wrong. So I can't spell tonight. Nothing. See, something is up. Something is up with this here. So y'all get the idea. I mean, you know, I can keep on looking on here, and this goes the same for Facebook is we buy mobile homes, we buy houses. You're looking for keywords that other people are using. When you type that in, is you're going to find those people that are looking for, which would be no different than you saying, I have a double wide. Okay, I go look for I have a double wide, and then you pop up. Well, the same way on that, you know, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying until I find something, see what's going on. Let's do mobile homes. This can be the last one, mobile home. Okay, well, I found y'all some deals. Yeah, this is something is up with the system tonight. Okay, we'll keep looking. Y'all play with that. I'm sure y'all find them, but that's the keyword. And you use the same thing for let go, for classify, for offer up. Is you get in and you type I buy mobile homes. We buy mobile homes for sale. Any of those kind of things is okay. And let's see what pops up if mobile homes. There we go. Okay, so we got some deals. So, you know, we can do that. Look at that, 4,500. That may be a deal for somebody. Y'all need to get on here and check that out. Rarely two bedroom. Okay. Some of these people that are selling these units as well, one thing that you can do, and this is very well commonly done in real estate, is look at almost the ads that you see. These two are the exact same thing. You can tell that that's just duplicate. Somebody did it double. That's actually not a good thing because Craigslist can delete you. But a lot of times when you're looking at the writing, you're looking at the description, you'll be able to tell that's an investor seller. That's a realtor. That's a broker. You can just kind of see how they're typing that up. And if you keep scrolling up, there's another mobile home, but the description looks like the other one. And you keep going, oh, the description looks like the other one. That's an investor. So I would reach out to them. Hey, I noticed that you have a few ads for mobile homes. I'm actually currently listing mine for sale. Are you also buying in the area? You see, you're making that connection. Everybody that's selling a mobile home or that's looking to buy a mobile home, you all should be connecting with them. Okay. See what I mean? Like these are all the same thing on here as well. But I would be connecting with all of them and just asking, are you also looking to buy mobile homes? What kind of criteria are you looking for? I invest in this area. And what you can type in is look for the city, the area where you're looking to invest. And then obviously you're connecting with local people. They can be your biggest network. They can bring you deals. Hey, example, Mr. John, I know you sell mobile homes. If you're ever looking to buy one as well, I may have this. Can I reach out to you? If your inventory is overloaded at this time and you're looking just to dispose of a few, reach out to me. And you kind of see how you're starting to build that relationship. But yeah, these are handyman. There's actually a few deals on here. Some of y'all may want to jump on. Look at that, 7,500, 10.5. I have to look at it. It's not what I'm on this call for, but can't help to notice 6,000. When do y'all pin that and send it to me? That may be a good one. Warner Robins. Warner Robins is a great area. So yeah, we're not going to spend too much more time on here. Y'all kind of get the point of what I'm trying to do is, when you're posting a mobile home, go and blast it, put specifics, make it short as you can though. Don't do a description book of all specifics. Basically, I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath single wide. It is located in this area. It is moving ready or whatever condition. Asking price, reach out to me. Simple as that. Any more conversation, any more communication needs to happen through actually directly one-on-one and not something like on here. So that is something that we can, you can eliminate. Also, certain people reaching out to you, excessive questions or excessive information. Nobody's going to read it anyway. I'll tell you one of the most missed sentences is must be moved. Anytime we posted mobile homes on Facebook, Craigslist, any of the sites, and we always posted all the details, nice, pretty, and presentable. And then we would post on there if it needed to be moved, must be moved. Nobody read that, which means they never got to that point that far along. They would always say, how much is lot rent? How much is this? Obviously you're not reading the ad. It clearly says it needs to be moved. So, all right, let me check the chat real quick. Good deal. Good deal. We're going to go over a few things here. Let's go over what we'll cover on Wednesday, because I know this time Sunday, it always goes by fast. This, it's 30 minutes. I can only cover so much on here. And I want to give you all as much nuggets, tips as I can. If you're looking for coaching, visit GarciaMHU.com on that. But I mentioned ads. When you go on and you post certain amount of ads, like for instance on Facebook, or let me eliminate this now. On Facebook or Let Go or Classified, especially Facebook Marketplace. If you are posting X amount of posts every day, you cannot forget about those posts also. In a sense, you're really supposed to be deleting every one of them. If you post anything for sale, once it's sold, you delete it. If you post I buy mobile homes, it will get to a certain point where Facebook will actually send you a message and ask you, is this item gone, even though you're asking to buy something. What you can do is you can go on there, put some periods on it or refresh it. So if you posted, let's say 10 ads on Monday, 10 ads on Tuesday, 10 ads on Wednesday, okay, and then Thursday and Friday, you're up to 50 ads. But don't forget, it starts dropping down and down and down. So now the oldest 10, they're nowhere to be found. If you keep up with those 10 ads and you go and drop a comment on it, or anybody goes and likes it or drops a period, some of y'all know what I'm talking about when you just see a random period. That means they're using the same method. That refreshes the ad. It puts it all the way back at the top. And now you got all those from Monday that you can do that, and all those from Tuesday, and you're already on the next week. So now you got 20 going at one time, the older ones and the new ones. What if you do that 3-4 weeks at a time? You see, that's how you stand out. Now everybody knows that you buy mobile homes. So that's kind of how it works as you multiply, because you cannot add but so many at one time, or you will get flag spam from Facebook. So how to respond to somebody when they're ready to buy or sell the mobile home. That's going to be huge. Another tip also, if you are blasting the I buy mobile homes, or you're selling one and somebody's asking you, we'll go ahead and cover that on Wednesday as well. How to give access. That's something that we're dealing with about 3 homes right now. So example, the one that we have in Anderson, South Carolina, I will not make my way up there. It's not happening. Okay. I don't have boots on the ground close enough, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to teach on Wednesday how you can give access to people, even have open houses and never actually be there. You can do it all virtually. And that's essentially the goal that all of you need to get to. You're all running around out there looking at mobile homes, and you should absolutely if you're new. But after a while, all the investments that you're doing the way you're doing them can be done behind a screen. Okay, so that's something we're going to cover on there. So how to do virtual closings, that's another one. All right, so we show you how to get into the mobile homes, and because we're selling it, we're posting for them. What about when it's time to close? Now I got to go out there. Incorrect again. No, you do not. You can do it all virtually through different systems. You can get the money wired to you. You know, there's so many sources being done. You know, during COVID, we had to adapt how to do different things. And one of the things positive that I can say came through there is having the ability to do the closings, to do the wire transfer, to do so many things because people could not see people. So that kind of came through there on there. Okay. And then, yes, how to buy. So awesome. Okay. Any questions? Drop them on the comments real quick. Let me talk about the events coming up because we are closer to them. I'm looking at my calendar and I am going to be traveling every week consistently. It is that busy, and it's a beautiful thing, though. That's how many more connections and networks we're doing. But the next one that's coming up for us, I do have some individual coaching I'm doing myself with my coaches, which brings me to a quick point is if your coach and mentors do not have a coach and a mentor themselves, you might want to question what's going on there. Okay. So I got a full week coming up on that. But on September 9th and 10th, we will be back in Florida. Those seats are filling up quickly. North Point on Friday the 9th. We're going to be there that morning and that evening, 2 different types of meets. Level Up Network event happens where it's a small group of people. We connect and we coach you on different steps to invest in mobile homes, along with we're obviously there to meet each other and make those connections. Okay. That's huge on that. Definitely. If you're in that area, North Point, Florida on Friday, you want to meet us. That's going to be 11 to 2 in the afternoon. And then that evening, we have a power meet where we're going to meet with our team, our entire team. Some of y'all are getting new with the mobile home investing. You just kind of want to overhear what kind of things, conversations happen during power meets. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be strategic planning, investments coming up ahead, things we're working on now. You kind of just get to be a part of that as well. And none of these are charged, by the way. These are free for all of y'all for now anyway. Saturday, the very next day at 11 in the morning, again, we will be live in Fort Myers. I know we have a mover coming who's going to be speaking, so that's going to be huge. Some of y'all in that area, especially you're looking for movers, get to meet one in person. He's also a GMHU student. He's been coach trained, and he traveled here about 8 hours. I remember he traveled here about 8 hours just to take a 4-day coaching with me. So great stuff, a lot of that great stuff. And then the back pocket access that we have coming available. I'm sorry, the shadow coming available. That is the last one of the year for sure. The shadow event is our Super Bowl of mobile home investing. That is a 2-day event where we take you out and we show you step by step by step. This is where we tell you you need to bring a book, a notepad, a pen, and definitely something else to take notes on because we have speakers that are going to be there. We have park owners, park managers, handymen, contractors. Okay. We're going to have one of the speakers talking about insurance, another one about LLCs, corporations, another one talking about land trust, cash flow. I mean, it is that is the event that if you're new to, and you know, that is the event that we see more investors start investing immediately. All the coaches that we do on here, they're great, they're phenomenal, but you know, only few people take initiative and actually take action out there. Whereas the back pocket, I keep saying back pocket is in my mind. There's so many back pocket right now. It's great too, but the shadow where we actually show you step by step, that's where we see the most people take initiative and immediately get in a hurry to invest. And you need to, you know, you learn something, you implement it, and you take action. That's what you got to do. So we have that coming up. The week before that, it is not on the schedule yet, but it's going to be the week before that in downtown Atlanta. Okay, that's going to be September 24th. We're going to do a mini shadow. It is actually going to be a level up meetup like we're doing down in North Point, like we're doing in Fort Myers, and we've done in Naples, but it's going to be downtown Atlanta, Georgia in a mobile home park. We're just going to walk you out there. We're going to meet up out there. And the point is to coach you on a topic, but we'll also get to walk around and kind of show you what's to come the following week. So stay tuned for that. We will be announcing the website where you can go and look for the remaining of the year, the schedule, the calendars, everywhere we're going to be. Texas, we're coming there very soon. Lone Star State, we'll be there. We'll be visiting a lot. Houston, Texas, we got many, many invites. So that's probably our starting point. Stay tuned for that as well. All right. And then Tuesday of this week, Tuesday, we got the last 2 deals, a lot of inventory coming available. That's what I started the call with. We got Panama City, we got the Lakeland, we got near Tallahassee, which is Havana. We got Valdosta. I think we're going to have something pretty big happening there as well. So you can kind of see what all the deals, all the investments. Some of you guys just need to take action. The deals, the investment, the opportunities are there. People used to tell me there are no more good deals. I could respond, you know, come to Tuesday, you'll see plenty of good deals. So they are there. Any last questions? Oh yeah, Dublin. Dublin is another one that's yeah, Dublin is oh yeah, if you're looking for rentals, yeah, to be a landlord, Dublin is you want to be in Dublin. Dublin is a great place for that. Let's see, make sure there's no questions before I go. And I don't think so. So, all right. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all. If you got onto this call late, I know if you I could see on Instagram and on Zoom, y'all showed up late. Tomorrow morning about 10 a.m. This call will be on the YouTube. So y'all can catch the replay on that. But everyone have a great night and we'll see you Tuesday.